Yeah, welcome back, Luke Maas. It's been a while. At
It
least a
has.
at least a month, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. But
Probably. Last one was the bad audio podcast, I think.
yeah, so nobody watched that one, so it's been a while for
I
for a
wouldn't have
lot of
even
people.
watched that.
Yeah, I know. I
I would have
wouldn't watch it.
I like how we were talking about how it's so important when we watch podcasts that the audio is good and the video is good.
Yeah.
And then we made possibly the worst video and audio podcast that is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's okay though.
You know?
I figured I'd post it anyways because it's better than nothing.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So how have you been?
I've been good, dude. Uh Julia's got a closing next week and
Yeah?
I'm supposed to go into contract today. Double-sided with one of our properties, so
Are you getting 6%? Or what are you getting?
five.
Five
Five.
is good. I normally get four on a double side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
That is great. Is it the listing you had?
The one in Navarre, yeah.
The one with the backyard that was interesting?
No. Wait,
Other
what?
listing?
It's the one without the pool.
Without the pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's like 4 minutes from the Navarre Pier, and I mean, I think it's a good house. It's just kind of small, so like people were kind of um turned off by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
Dude,
great
that's
location.
incredible though. You guys are gonna get two closings in a month.
Kind of. This one's not going to close till the end of July because that's their move-in date.
Oh, okay.
But
Still,
yeah,
it's good.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
cool.
if you do a deal a month, that's pretty good money.
Yeah,
At least if even if you like, it's like a good extra. It's good extra money. That's
yeah,
how I think about it. Like for me, one thing I'm starting to realize is like the rentals I do are probably just gonna like pay for all my expenses,
mm,
and then whenever I have a sale deal, it'll just be like extra cash, which is nice.
yeah. Um, so one thing that I kind of perked my ears was when you said that you only get 4% on double-sided deals. Um, is that because you have to like negotiate with both sides?
Oh well, 3.5 actually is how I structure it.
Hmm.
Um, I used to do 4, but now I do 3.5. That's just like when I take a listing, that's one of my value propositions is like my compensation alters depending on where the buyer comes from. So I charge a base, and then obviously if another agent brings a buyer, it's this much. If I find the buyer or they're not represented or I'm double siding it, for example,
Yeah.
uh, I only take 3.5 when most agents would take 6. So
Wow.
that's like a value thing for my sellers
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
it's unlikely it's going to happen too. So,
Yeah.
it's rare that double side transactions happen. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's not like super super rare, but it's definitely it's cool to have like in your back pocket as something as a value proposition.
yeah. Yeah. On it, and especially when most of like my listings aren't from like people I know or sphere, like these are people that don't know me and I just call them out of the blue. Yeah, you kind of have to approach things differently, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So that's how it goes.
Mhm.
But business is good, it sounds like.
Yeah, business is good. Ever since I decided to actually dive in, and this is something we should probably talk about. Ever since I decided to fully dive in and quit the restaurant that I was working at, I've
Oh, did you
been
quit?
I
I
quit,
thought
yeah,
you
a couple
I
weeks
thought you
ago.
posted something in your story the other day
It
about like,
That was like my last day. That was like 2
oh
weeks
my
ago.
gosh. Wait, so you're done. Is Julie done or
Yeah,
no?
I'm done. She's done too. Yeah. So,
What?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, that
Yeah.
is a huge deal. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, but like I was stuck in this mindset where like I was kind of like I guess identifying myself as a restaurant employee part-time and a real estate agent part-time, and that just wasn't working for my real estate business, you know? Like I was
I
trying to
feel that,
I
bro.
was trying to work it full time, but I also like was getting like studio sessions here and there, and I love to live stream like when I'm making music, and all that side of things just wasn't meshing with the restaurant. So I was like, okay, I think I'm willing to take this sacrifice short term to like get the long term gain out of this, you know? And
Yeah, bro.
so yeah, I'm
It's
ever since ever like it was something I prayed about like deeply, and I kind of took to God, and God was like, I'm not gonna let you go under. And he kind of comforted me in that way. Um, just by showing me certain signs. And then like right after I made the decision to quit the restaurant, I kind of got confirmation that it was a good decision, because literally the next day I got sent 3 referrals for my studio, which is like the short-term income, and Julia's closing got clear to close. So,
wow.
yeah,
That's incredible, dude.
it was super
Yeah.
cool.
I I mean, dude, you're gonna just I mean, how long have you been serving for? What, like
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
It's been it feels like it's been longer than that, even though I'm not you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I started in 2022 when I moved to
Oh my
Nashville.
gosh.
So yeah, it was exactly 4 years.
But dude, you're gonna like real and it's you've been doing there's never been like a break longer than a few more than a few months, right?
No, yeah, during that time I was serving consistently throughout that whole time.
Yeah. Man, I'm just so happy for you because you're gonna realize like how much of a drain that was on you,
Yeah.
especially around time, like the amount of time that not only
Dude,
the actual work takes, but like
I'm
how
already
much,
realizing it.
yeah, I mean, no, I'm sure it's
Like
just crazy.
literally instead of working the restaurant, I have 2 extra days where I scheduled open houses for, and
Yeah,
I've gotten at least 2 buyer leads out of that. So,
that's incredible.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
It really is something where like if I was to speak to somebody who's watching this podcast and interested in real estate, I would definitely say uh you have to at least have the mindset where you're all in on real estate. Like if you were to have something come up in real estate, even if it's something like you think is small, like a buyer uh a potential buyer lead calling you, um you have to take that call instead of doing your other job, you know?
100%.
Um because that's something that I wasn't doing when I was working at the restaurant, and I didn't realize how much it was affecting my real estate business.
Yeah. Yeah, for anybody, well, even not even just real estate, dude, anybody that's an entrepreneur, like
Yeah, definitely.
it has made such a huge like there's no way I would be where I am right now if I didn't simultaneously quit my job, spend, 6 grand on coaching and move out all at once. Like
Yeah.
that, those actions, which is like risk after risk after risk, made me like there's no way I would be where I am right now.
Yeah.
No, there's no chance. I had to burn all the bridges, bro. I
Right.
had to burn all the boats.
You do. You do. And it's kind of scary going into it too, like to actually make that decision, and like just it's just really overcoming your fears, you know? And cuz it seems like, oh, like what if this doesn't work out, then I'm going to crash and burn, you know? But, if you actually like keep pushing through no matter how bad it gets, like you're going to see the light on the other side of the tunnel, you know?
Yeah.
Just keep walking.
But save 6 months of expenses. Do
Definitely.
that.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
that is
Yeah, I will
100.
say I did have that saved before I did this. So
Yes. No, that's the
I
smart thing to do. I made sure to do that as well.
yeah. Yeah. Um
Which at the time I spent way more than I did then. But at the time it was only like I think I had like 16 grand saved up.
mm,
Um, because I wasn't spending that much money. But now I spend way more than that. Like
on
I
what?
would need way more on just my business. Like
Yeah.
I just spent way more. Like that was just 3,000 was like for some business expenses and then personal stuff
Yeah.
like food, rent, things like that. But now it's a lot more, and I'm gonna up it even more. I'm gonna start outsourcing. Well, I'm hoping to get a full or a part-time assistant next year, which is gonna be a lot of money. Um, Probably like 2 to 3 grand a month. Um,
But would you just pay that assistant per transaction?
no, no,
Mm.
I would do it. I would do hourly or just salary.
Mm.
Um, and then I'm also gonna be outsourcing all of like even like personal stuff, like all of my laundry meal prep that I do. I'm just gonna start outsourcing all that. That way I can have more time to just work,
Laundry?
scale. Yeah, laundry, meal prep, and then hopefully all my showings will be outsourced
Yeah.
and transaction coordinating. That way I can just spend my time either
Yep.
prospecting or going on appointments. Like that should be the only things I do.
Bro's optimizing.
I'm trying, man.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
trying.
That's how
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk about and kind of hone in on today, though, is lead generation.
Yeah.
So yeah, for you, what are your main pillars of lead generation, and how do you work those?
Expired listings and for rent by owners, cold call.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I mean, yeah,
So
that's it. Is there, unless you have any follow-up question, like
yeah,
that's the simple way I can put it. Yeah.
yeah, but I think uh, there's people who have asked me about like real estate, and so I guess I want to dive into like what that actually looks like, from like a day-to-day perspective. Like, I guess take me on the journey of what your day looks like, and even specifics like when you're calling expired, it's like what is your script, you know?
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so boring how my schedule is. It's funny. I was just talking to my dad. So there's this like summer camp that I went to when I was growing up as a kid. My dad taught at it. And last year I was old enough to where I just like volunteered for it and was like a teacher's assistant. And I didn't make it this year because I wanted to focus on work. I want to go next year though. And it was so weird. He was like, and it's this week-long thing. So you're there from Monday to Friday or Sunday to Friday, more or
Right.
less.
And you wouldn't
Uh,
really have time to contact clients and stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't. I'll do it next year for sure, but I didn't want to do it this year just because I'm kind of in a grinding phase right
You
now.
got the momentum,
But
yeah.
yeah, but he was at he was like called me Sunday. He was like, "Hey, the week's about to start," and then he left me a voicemail on Friday, and he was like, "Oh, it's the last day." And I thought about it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like this week just literally went by so fast because my day is the same every single day. Like it's so monotonous, which I like it. I like it. I really do. But it's just like the same thing over and over. So it happens so quickly.
Yeah.
Um, but I can share my calendar. I can show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
So this was this week. So I work out in the mornings and then I do role play session and then I dial from 7:30 to 10:30 and then I have lunch, follow up, more follow up, more weekly newsletter, like some admin, some to-dos, and then just dialing and then client appointments. So it's
Nice.
just basically it's pretty simple, yeah.
What does your weekly newsletter look like?
Um, I can read you the one I did this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll share my screen. We can read it together here. Hold up. It should be in my email. Maas. I don't know if this week's one was good or not. Oh no, this one was good. This one was good. Okay, I
Let's
remember
go.
what it's called. Okay. All right, so here's the email here. Subject line, the listing that sat for 131 days. Took a listing. I took over a listing last month that had been on the market for 131 days. 131 days, 4 months, no offers, no
Yeah.
serious interest. Seller was frustrated. The previous agent was out of ideas. I walked through the house and immediately knew what it was going to take to get it sold. Marks on the wall from the previous tenant's move out, smoke smell lingering in the air. It was in decent condition otherwise. The previous agent probably didn't notice or noticed, but thought it wasn't a big deal. Buyers would see past it. Buyers didn't. I told the sellers we're not doing a renovation or fixing the presentation. Here's what we did. Touched up the wall marks with paint, costed $300.
Yeah.
Wiped the walls down with TSP, cost about $10 on a Saturday afternoon. Brought in my photographer and rewrote the listing copy to highlight what the home actually had to offer. We were listed on Wednesday. By Monday, 5 days later, we had an offer and we negotiated to only $2,000 under our asking price.
Hmm.
Here's what this tells you. 131 days of sitting had created a stigma in buyers' minds. They assumed something serious was wrong about the house. When we reset the days on market, removed the smell, and fixed the wall marks, buyers saw a different home, one worth making an offer on. The cost to fix these issues, $310. The difference between continuing to sit or finally getting interest, tens of thousands of dollars wasted in a mortgage payment. Small things matter more than you think. Small marks, first impressions, these aren't cosmetic tweaks. The difference between sitting for 131 days and
Right.
getting an offer in 5.
Yeah. Yeah, those little things definitely add up, and even if buyers don't consciously notice it, there's definitely a different feeling in the house whenever you walk in, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
Like I walked in, I was like, oh, it's simple. It's
Yeah.
exact. If it smells like smoke at all and there's marks on the wall, just from doing so many showings, I know exactly what buyers are gonna like look at and be like, we don't know about that. Like people just
Yeah.
want to know that the property was taken care of
Yeah.
or want the perception that it was taken care of.
Yeah.
Peace.
Mhm.
Like there's not marks on the wall. It wasn't smoked in, like things like that. Um,
So,
but
what's your conversion rate for that newsletter? Because that's like a subtle lead generation activity.
yeah, I mean, I have almost 800 people on it now,
Wow.
which is great. But I don't know, man. It's more of a nurturing thing.
Hmm.
Um, I'll get replies maybe every other week with somebody that either wants to meet with me or maybe I'll say, hey, if you want to see a home value analysis, like just reply to the email, and I'll do that for some people. But I would say it's every other week I get a reply that's like somebody serious about it.
Because my thought process is, I I don't know, I've noticed that people don't take their email as seriously as their social media, and I was thinking to myself as you were reading that, dang, this could be like a really good Facebook post that could go in groups and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart, dude. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
So I don't know, I just wanted to throw that idea out there because that's something I thought about when you were reading it. Like that seems like something that I would read on Facebook, you know?
Mm,
And that I might not see in my email. Because like if I'm scrolling through my email and I see an email that's just um kind of,
marketing.
yeah, marketing from a realtor, I'm not really going to click on it, you know? As
Yeah.
often as if I see a post from a realtor in a Facebook group I'm in, I have no choice but to like at least start reading it, you know, or scroll past it.
Yeah. 100%, bro. It's
Yeah.
true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, yeah, that could be
Mm,
good.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing though. Like, that's just one piece of the puzzle, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I'm also calling these people, I'm also texting these people,
Mhm.
following up with them. And so
Yeah.
that's kind of just like something in the background that's kind of nurturing them more, to warm up,
So how
like
many
warming.
how many people would you say you have in your like database?
Jesus, dude. I mean, yeah, probably like around 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good number.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is it took, I mean, I've been calling for I don't even know, dude. Over a year. I've been calling over a year consistently, and it took a year to really get anything from it, honestly. It took me a whole year before I got anything. And I've been in the business for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
The first year was me just falling on my face, figuring it out, like doing stuff that was just wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally figured it out my second year, the start of my second year. And then once I figured it out, it took a year for the work to actually manifest.
Right. That's one thing that
Just,
I think a lot of people getting into real estate don't realize either is that, um, it's good money and it can be consistent money, but it takes a long time to get there.
yeah, and it's only for like 5% of people that it actually is consistent, that
Yeah.
you can actually live off of it for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody else fails within a year or two.
Mm-hmm. Because you have to
What is
stay
it?
relevant too.
90% of agents fail in the first 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it, man. I believe it. I know so many people that happened to. I
Mm.
remember reaching out to like some guy I was in like my training with at my brokerage, and um I was like, "Hey, could you do this showing for me or something like that?" And this was only like a few months after the training was done, and he was like, "Oh man, I just got a job again." And he's like, "It's got benefits, I'm okay."
Wow.
Things like that. Just people are complacent, man. And if that's how you want to live your life, sure, go ahead. But I don't know. At least give it a college try, man.
Yeah.
Like I knew that I was gonna at least give real estate a couple years before I gave up, And now I'm making an amount of money, and I see the future of my business, and I'm like, dude, I'm never stopping this, dude. It's just gonna compound year over year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
The referrals only pile on top of each other.
right, I got my first referral deal,
Really.
like yeah, like last week,
Wow.
and I
A
was
listing or a buyer?
it was a rental listing actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice.
and well, I've gotten like referrals before, but they haven't really manifested. But this one was the one that I actually listed the rental, and we actually got an application for sale in the market.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah,
So
but dude,
expireds. Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say expireds. And for rent by owners, you've got your newsletter. You're working your SOI. I
No, I don't
assume.
have any SOI.
Really,
Not work. No, I know my mom here. That's about it.
but you don't like go to any like networking events for business or anything?
Fuck no. No, I used to.
Wow.
I used to. I mean, I
That.
used to go to Connect Nashville, and I would go and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm a realtor, whatever." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So,
weren't you
yeah.
weren't getting like any business off of that?
Heck no. Dude, there were already agents there's so many real estate agents. Every
Yeah.
single networking event had a person that had been there for like years, and I'm
Yeah.
like the new guy in there, and every like no, I didn't get anything from that.
Did you find
I
any
s- wasted
events?
I wasted hundreds of hours on that, probably, on
Yeah.
networking.
Yeah. Did you find any events that like other realtors don't go to? Like, hmm. Because I found like I don't know. I'll go to like certain events where they're I don't know, like it's not like I guess attractive for a realtor to go to, and then I'll find people who will either refer me to somebody or need, real estate assistance at that event, you know?
Like what?
Um gosh, I'm thinking it's like there's this group called Am Spirit where there's like other people, Julia's in it. There's other people who kind of like toss referrals around. Um and that's like a business like I guess like growth. It's not an event, but it's like a weekly meeting. Um
What is it called?
it's called Am Spirit.
Isn't that pyramid scheme company?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it is, bro. I'd watch out, bro.
Oh my gosh.
That's Amway. It's like
Really?
the biggest multi-level marketing company in the world. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro. Be careful.
Okay. Well, I'll let her know. But
Okay.
I mean, she's already gotten a referral from that group. Um,
That's good, bro.
yeah,
But I
but
would be careful, bro. That's Amway. I got one of those dudes tried to get me. He actually lives in my apartment community, and he helped me jump my car one time. He was like, "Let's meet. Let's get together." And then
hmm,
he was like, yeah, talking about these weekly meetings and everything like that. I had a buddy as well that got into that as well. And they were like, yeah, but it's just multi-level marketing. I'd be
hmm,
careful.
yeah.
But if she's getting referrals, I mean, shit.
I mean, she's
It
only
beats
gotten
me.
one, so we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah, but I would look into that, bro.
yeah, and then just going to different places like there's a Bands on the Beach event that happens on Pensacola Beach where like tons of people go every Tuesday night.
Hmm.
Um, and we'll just go there and literally just talk to people and socialize. And then every now and then we'll come across somebody who is either like a lead themselves or knows somebody who needs a realtor. Um,
That's good, dude. I mean, it's also very possible that I just am not great in person at generating business.
yeah, I don't know. Uh,
Like there's a good fit for in the same way that like you hate cold calling and you
yeah, I
got
don't like
no
cold
results from
calling.
cold calling, and I get all of my results from cold calling, and you
uh,
get all your results from networking, and I got absolutely nothing from that. Maybe it's just it is what it is.
yeah, and then like I would say like the business networking events that I've been going to, yeah, there's other realtors there. Um, but I don't know. I've met some friends there, and I feel like they would be part of my like top 50 of people in the local
Yeah.
area who would like refer somebody to me. You know.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. To me, I just see it as like building my pipeline, staying relevant in the area. You know.
I mean, that's the Keller Williams way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, keep doing it. I mean, you're good at that stuff. I'm not very good at that, evidently.
Yeah, I've been trying to train myself to cold call more though, and like I have been doing it more over these past I guess just this past week, but um yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out which like not which script, but like what sounds most natural for me to say on the phone.
Dude, I mean, that took me I'm still tweaking it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I did it for an entire year, and it first started from like my coach's script, Brandon Morenin, which I'm not coached by him anymore, but it was his script that he like gives all his agents, and just over time I've tweaked it. I mean, probably every week I'll make a change to it,
Mm,
and it's just evolved into something that I now am very comfortable with.
mm,
So, dude, that's what I would do. I would, because everybody has their own words and own ways of saying things and own styles of communication.
yeah.
And I would just like use some real estate coach's script and then just over time tweak it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, coaching, getting into coaching, like I wouldn't be where I am today. I found my entire like friend group through coaching. I structured my entire business. It it changed my business completely. I would not be where I am if it weren't for that. Like that just changed everything for me.
Hmm.
Being in a community of people that are like-minded
Yeah.
and having an authority there that like if you have any questions you can ask it. Just and honestly, like people hate on buying courses, but like honestly, the course that he had, like it just built so many systems for me in my business. Like I didn't have a weekly newsletter. I didn't have a follow-up system. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know, what dialer I should use. I didn't know any of that. But once I got like through it, I was able to find out all those things. And yeah, it's just great.
Yeah. So, how many hours a day are you lead generating? I forget. We looked at your calendar, but
Um, I would say this past month wasn't great. Like May was awful. I maybe did like hour and a half, 2 hours a day.
hmm,
But this month I'm doing 3 a day
wow.
so far.
But even an hour and a half a day is still more than most agents.
Yeah, still more than most agents, but yeah. But I during that time I had a lot of deals and the deals that were happening, and so I was kind of busy with all that. But I
Yeah, that
also
makes
can't
sense.
like, man, how did like I gotta think to myself, like, how did you get all this business in the first place? It's from calling.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't stop doing the thing that made you busy, or
Yeah.
else you're not gonna be busy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's what this month is for. I'm trying to build up like I think I had like 15 active listings at one point. I think it was in,
Jeez.
in May. And
That's
they
a
all
lot,
got
dude.
rented.
That's a
They
lot.
all yeah, they all got rented or under contract. And so now and past inspections. And so now I have like literally I have one listing, bro.
Yeah.
And now I'm just building my active inventory back up. I took one yesterday, and then one the day before. So I'm building I have 3 now, but I had one like at one point in time. But I'm building that inventory again.
Yeah.
So
So, gosh, how do you manage all that without like any
just
assistance?
systems, bro. Like my coach put all the systems, all these systems in place for me. Like what expectations you need to set with people, what workflows you need to set up, what how you manage deals at once. So I just do a weekly call and that's it. I tell my clients, hey, I'm gonna give you an update every Monday between 4 and 6 p.m. You can expect a call from me, and I just call them then. And I'm like, hey, here's what's going on.
If they don't answer, do you just leave a voicemail or a
I
text?
do a voice memo.
Voice memo?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like over text?
yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
And I have some clients I've worked with and working with now that are, get mad at me or frustrated with me. But that's just part of the business, dude. There's going to be that 5% that's like that, but 95% you're going to, get sold or rented quickly and they're going to be happy with you.
Yeah.
But there's some deals, bro, that I'm doing that just like for whatever reason it's just not selling or it's not renting. That's what it is, man.
Yeah. That's part of the business. I think
Yeah.
people don't understand that. And
But like 100% of the rentals I've listed have gotten rented. Every single one. Every
wow.
single one. Yeah. But some of them take like I just had one. We finally signed the lease, got the deposit yesterday. Dude was on the market for 81 days.
Mm.
81 days. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is insane. It felt like eternity for me because it wasn't even I didn't even care. Like I didn't even it's it's not even about the money, dude. It's only like $1,800.
Yeah.
And I'm like at this point I'm just like, man, I'm just tired of doing showings for this every week.
Yeah.
Like I probably spent more gas money and time on that than anything else that I've done.
Huh.
It just took so long, dude.
Where
But
you're so you're living in Hermitage right now.
yeah,
Are a
I want
lot
to move
of
downtown though.
what do you say?
I want to move downtown though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When? Like after your lease is up here?
I'll probably do another year here and then I'll move
Hmm.
because I don't want to get into that habit of like I don't know do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you know the term where like once you're able to afford more, then you like upgrade your lifestyle and it just keeps going up and up and up and then you like never actually have any discretionary income and you're always kind of broke
Hmm.
because you just keep upgrading your
Make more,
lifestyle
spend
every
more. Yeah.
yeah. which is very scary for me. It is very scary for me
Yeah.
because it happens without you even knowing about it. Like I look
Mhm.
at my spending and it's just going up and up and up, and it's like, man, you got to pay taxes. You gotta, what if you have a bad few months? You
Mhm.
know, what are you gonna do then?
Oh, I just a question popped in my head, and I was like thinking, do you put like a logo on things to write it off on taxes, or
What do you mean?
because like I don't know, at least in Florida, like you can pretty much slap your logo on everything and write at least a portion of it off on your taxes if you have the receipts.
Yeah, but like, what would I do that for? I don't buy pens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can still buy pens and write it off.
Or like
So,
I don't know, like anything that you use even remotely for your business, you know?
like what? I don't know, man. I like anything I use, I can typically write it off regardless.
Hmm.
You know, clothing is a weird thing though.
Hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure that you can't really write off any clothing. Like, if you get a suit jacket, I don't think you can write it off,
Hmm.
which I think is crazy.
Yeah.
Even if you like, I think there is a way if you like put your logo in the interior of it, you might be able to write part of it off. But also, did you know meals? Like, if you buy a meal for a client, you can only write off like something stupid, like less than half of it off. You can't write off the whole meal.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Yeah, which I guess I get it. But dude, that's exciting that you have like, dude, you're getting so successful so fast in real estate and you're able to like quit your job already.
Hmm.
That is just such a incredible thing.
Yeah,
By the
it's
way,
w-
did you watch that podcast?
oh, the one with George Janko
Or just
and
Hormozy?
Hormozy, yeah. Yeah, I did.
You
Well,
did?
I listened to it, yeah, in the car.
What did you think?
It did.
Curious.
You're right. It did remind me of our first podcast. Yeah. Yeah, it
Didn't
was
it?
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. George reminds me a lot of, and yeah, George reminds me a lot of you.
Mm,
Like, such a genuine, good dude that's like very faithful
mm-hmm.
and Hormozy reminded me of me in our podcast because I don't know, just I've gotten a lot of inspiration from him.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that transferred over.
Well, dude, he's no doubt changed a lot of lives, you know?
Yeah, George said that. Like
Yeah.
yeah, at the beginning, he was like, I was talking to some of my friend. He always talks like his friends to say, hey, here's who I'm bringing on the podcast. What do you think of them?
Yeah.
And he said that Hormozy was the only one where every single person he like mentioned your name, they were like, oh my God. They would be distracted on something else. They would go, oh my God, he changed my life.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, that's insane. Like he changed my life, bro. Like, dude, I remember in high school, dude, I was a gooner, bro. I was a loser. Then but then I don't know, dude. He was such a big inspiration for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the way he thinks is just super um there's something about it where it's almost like you can create yourself to I think he said it even in the podcast like be a tool. Like literally just be a tool and be used for all these different tasks and just the way that he uh puts that into perspective for a lot of young men I think is super attractive,
Yeah.
because you can get like this massive amounts of worldly success in such short periods of time by using his techniques and really breaking things down and making it super analytical and like he was saying, uh, oh, I want to be good at basketball. He was like, oh, well, what does that mean? Well, I need to get better at passing, dribbling, and shooting. And then he was like, well, what does that mean? And then
Yeah.
he
And
breaks
just
it
breaking
down.
it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
It's true. it I don't know. I think it appealed to me because I think naturally I'm sort of like an analytical type person. I've never been like a driver personality where I'm like straight to the point.
Hmm.
I feel like I've always been more analytical about things. And I think that always appealed to me because that's how he kind of is, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm really like logical and logistical and analytical as well. As far as like the
I
way
feel
I
like you're
think.
yeah. I feel like you're also expressive and like what is it called? An extrovert. Would you say you're an extrovert?
An extrovert? I would say I was an introvert, or I am an introvert. But maybe at heart, like at my deepest like core, I am an extrovert. But I would say like there's like layers to my personality where like at my deepest core self, I am an extrovert, but I don't know. I feel like there's maybe things that have happened to me that have changed that, and made me more introverted and made me more feel like you see what
Mm,
I'm saying? And it's just stuff that I have
yeah,
to like get over. But
that's a good point, man. Sad, bro.
yeah.
I mean, think about how many people in this world would be extroverted,
Mhm.
but because of things that happened, they're introverts.
Yeah. And it's just the world too. Like I think I'm slowly breaking out of the uh kind of shell I was in for so many years, cuz it really honestly started like I think with like public schooling and like going to public school.
100%.
Um
100%.
yeah, like it really put me in my shell. Like you have to sit in a chair, don't speak, you have to be quiet. Like and that was completely like not how I was before I went into public school. Um and like just being in the family that I was raised in, I'm just naturally someone who listens to like, the next person above me. Um and so I guess I'm not so much that way anymore, probably because of other experiences that I've had. Um but like, I listened to my parents before I got into kindergarten, and so naturally I listened to my teacher when I was at school in kindergarten. It was just something that I did, and um I didn't like, sitting in a chair and doing the schoolwork, and they had certain activities that would like keep kids moving, and recess and just like group activities that would keep kids moving and kind of keep their minds occupied. But there's
Class pets.
what do you say?
Class pets too.
Yeah, class pets. I don't know that I ever had one of those actually.
I got a frog from school and it died in like 2 days.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
it's funny.
terrible.
Keep going though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess the gist of what I was trying to say is I think public school was very, very much a program that rewired my brain and ultimately my personality. You know.
Yeah. I also I think one thing for me that was not even I mean that alone is going to change like everybody. It's awful, right?
Hmm.
But also you don't really get to choose who you surround yourself with. You
Yeah.
don't really get like the way that I get to choose now, if I don't like somebody, I don't have to ever talk to them again.
Yeah.
I choose exactly who I want in my life.
Yeah.
And in school, like if there's somebody that makes you insecure, if there's somebody that makes fun of you, if there's somebody that um
Or even
you
just
know
somebody that's a bad influence on your life
or a
that you're
bad
not
influence,
realizing.
100%. Like those people, you're still going to be around them every single day.
Uh-huh.
And so
And your
it's
mom
also
can tell you, "Oh, don't talk to Jimmy," but Jimmy's in your class and he sits right next to you. So it's
yeah.
like your mom could tell the teacher to move you, but after class, if you like Jimmy and you think like the little things he's getting into is cool, like you're gonna still talk to him.
You're gonna go snort some cocaine in the bathroom with Jimmy, man.
Yeah, dude. That's
Get
what,
a little lit before
dude.
Spanish class.
Once you get into high school, stuff like that starts happening, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about cocaine. Well, probably, but
At,
I
at
not anywhere I
definitely
am.
at some high schools, that definitely happens.
Yeah, I definitely did. I I'm glad I never partook in that.
Yeah, no, me too.
Good,
I had
good.
I had decent friends in high school. Like they weren't the best. I mean, I'm talking down on my friends right now, but I'm
They're
really
not the
not.
best.
I'm really not. Like they weren't like the best in the sense that like I do feel like I was like taken advantage of within like the friend group. Um and I think like at one point I did kind of try to express that a little bit.
Mhm.
Um but they weren't doing drugs. They weren't, they played football. Like they were they were cool people to be around, and they lived in the neighborhood, so that's, the main reason I really like kept hanging out with them because they were so close by. Once again,
Yeah,
like the environment situation.
right. It's like, who else are you gonna hang out with?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. It is strange. I mean, there's pros and cons, but yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I gotta get back to work here, but bro,
definitely.
it was I'm so glad that you quit and you're just full-time real estate. I'm so excited to see how you grow as a person
Hmm.
because I know that like, dude, it's like school when serving. Like, you don't get to choose who you're around.
Hmm.
These people change who you are, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Dude, that happened to me at the Finch, bro. I don't know if you remember, but like what I'm talking about. But like, dude, there were people that changed who I actually was.
Mm.
And so I'm excited to see how you grow, dude.
Thank you, and I'm excited to see how you grow, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sooner than later, you'll be sending me referrals from Nashville because you're so popular there.
Dude, I'm hoping, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Hopefully I'll be able to send you something.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully, I'll be able to send you something.
yeah, bro. It'll happen, bro. It'll
It
happen one of these
will.
days.
It
One
will.
of these days. I'm sure it's more likely that you would send me somebody just because
Nashville's a
you
bigger
know so
city.
many people in Nashville and I know absolutely nobody in Pensacola. But
Yeah.
it's also very possible that I could like work with a seller here
Uh-huh.
and they're like, "Hey, we're moving to Florida."
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "My guy Noah
Yeah,
is
I
the
mean,
goat."
the whole panhandle's growing pretty fast right now, so it's exciting.
Yeah, and a lot of people are moving to Florida, dude.
Yeah.
So it's very possible.
It's the number one economy.
Yeah, now that Mark Cuban's there, bro. What, Larry Ellison's there too, bro? Everybody's here,
Everybody's
man.
here.
Yeah,
Trump's here. No, I'm kidding.
true.
He is though.
Well, partially, yeah.
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All
But
right, man.
yeah, dude, I think if we kept doing these podcasts, it would really help out our real estate business for the both of us. And I think it's something that I want to really just continue to grow and nurture. So, um, I'll be in contact with you about it, and we'll talk about doing another one soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and post this one, and I want to start clipping them up too and posting them on TikTok and social
Dude,
media.
that's how these podcasts grow, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool, man. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah. All right,
All
bro.
right,
Well,
man.
have a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon.
You too, bro. See ya.
All right, peace.